Hey Dandelions, it's me Sandy, aka Sandy Dandy. And I don't know if you can tell, but my hair is pink. This is called, I can't remember, it's like pastel pink. And yeah, this is the hair dye that I got at Walmart. It's L'Oreal. And also, yeah, oh yeah, and we got Netflix DVD today. Um, they do have a purple and a blue that I want to try, but I am loving this pink right now. So I got Netflix DVD today, and I know which one it is this time because yeah, they sent me an email and told me. So let's open this up. Okay, and yeah, it's a popcorn bucket. Okay, and I'm going to open my address away from you guys because, yeah, I've had enough creepy people on the internet bothering me. So, yeah, and we may get to spilling a little tea after I show you the DVD. So, let's get it too. And it is Dexter New Blood Disc 1. Okay, you guys can pause and read if you want. Let's see if, I'm just curious to see what the disc looks like. Because I do own the complete series of Dexter. It came in this like blood slide case. If you guys have watched the series, you know why he has the blood slides. I have the complete series and I totally love it. It's one of my all-time favorite TV shows, and I was so excited when I found out that yeah, it's just Dexter. That Dexter was gonna have a short little revival series, and yeah, this is okay. And my remote decided it was gonna flop off here, but yeah, this is a show. If you guys have not ever watched Dexter, I think it is on Netflix. I'm pretty for sure it's on Netflix, and it could be on other streaming services. But last time I had Netflix, yeah, and my little Maxine is hanging around out here, and Max is sleeping. Well, he's got his eyes open. Yeah, okay. But anyway, if you never watched Dexter, it's basically about this guy. He is a blood analyst for the police force, and you know he goes into the crime scenes, and you know he has these little red strings, and he attaches them to where the blood is and everything, and he tells them you know how this person got killed and everything. But Dexter also has a secret. And his secret is that he's a serial killer. And yeah, you're probably saying, Sandy, you like that? And yeah. My dad actually he watched episode 1 of the original series, and he was like, you like horror movies, don't you? I know you love horror movies. You've got to watch this because this is up your alley. So even my mom loved this series. We sat down, me, my mom, and dad used to sit down and watch the original series, and we all got into the whole series, and we, you know, we had to watch every episode. I think it came on Sundays, but we usually would watch it the next day. My dad usually record it at night, and we'd all get together in the day, well, later, and we'd watch it together, and we all got into the series, and we all loved Dexter. And yeah, you have to like those kind of shows that about serial killers to enjoy it. But it does have a story, and yeah, I am a fangirl for Dexter. So yeah, so I was so excited. I've seen, let's see, I have seen a couple of these episodes, but yeah, there's still 3 more discs of Dexter New Blood for me to watch. So yeah, I am definitely going to be watching that. I don't think they're going to make another series of this. Was like a short-lived thing. So yeah, so we got Dexter. And yeah, you guys want me to spill the tea a little bit? Okay. Yeah, I want to tell you guys this funny story. Okay, so yeah, you guys, if you know, I am a complete fangirl for Doctor Who. And my favorite doctors are the first one, because he was like the best. He had that dry sense of humor, and it was like great. I love number 10. Let's see, what was it? David Tennant. I loved him. And my all-time favorite was number 11, Matt Smith. Okay, so this is gonna involve Matt in a sort of way. Okay, so I did if you guys don't know, for your birthday, you can on Facebook, you can do a little you can do a charity thing for your favorite charity, and they can earn some money during your birthday. So mine was Autism Speaks, because it affects a few members of my family, and so I decided, yeah, that's the charity I'm gonna get. So I was looking back through my feed, and it says Matt Smith has liked your that you have did your charity thing. And I was like, Matt Smith, nah, that can't be the real. Okay, yeah. I was like, yeah, that's full of bullshit. Matt Smith, if you guys don't know, he does not have any social media, because he hates social media. He just, he's a private person. So I was like, okay. And then I got a friend request. And let's guess who it was. Okay, it popped up. It was like, Matt Smith has requested to add you as a friend. And I was like, okay. So I just wanted to have a little fun. So I was like, okay, I'll just add. Okay, and I added him. Okay, it was like maybe a week or two later. Okay, I was just, if you don't know, I have Facebook on my phone. Okay, that's my wallpaper. So, yes, I have the Facebook app in my phone because of family. I'm not too thrilled with Facebook or any like social media right now, except for YouTube. So anyway, I was sitting here, I was hanging out with Max, and we were watching some TV, and then I heard the ding on my phone, and yeah, over here is the Facebook Messenger. I have that for family, because, yeah, with all the crap that's happened to me in the last year, I always have that in my phone just in case, like I'm asleep and they can't get me by phone, or somebody in my family just doesn't want to leave a voicemail on my phone. They can send me a message through Messenger. So I was like, who would be sending me a message? I thought maybe it's my aunt, because yeah, she'll just leave me a message asking how my day was going, or one of my mom's best friends, she usually leaves me a little message like happy Friday, happy whatever. So I was like, well, I'll just check, because I just want to tell them that I'm doing all right. Okay. And I popped up and it said Matt Smith. And I was like, okay. Yeah, this is full of bullshit, but I'm gonna open it up. Okay, and he was like, hey, yeah, do you want to be friends? And I was like, oh, this guy is full of bullshit, so I'm just gonna play along with it. And I was like, yeah, I want to be your friend. And he's like, over the few days, I just like, yeah, I knew he was full of bullshit. I know when he talked to me, I knew more about Matt Smith than this guy knew, and I'm like a major Matt Smith fan. I have watched him in Doctor Who, and The Crown. He was in the first 2 seasons of The Crown, and I try to watch anything that he's in. So I knew a lot about him. I know things about him that, that are basically what's online. But this guy didn't know shit about Matt Smith, okay? Because, yeah, he was like, so we got into talking, and I was like, yeah, this guy is full of bullshit. And he was like, so what is your religion? And I was like, yeah, I'm a Catholic. And he said, oh, I'm a Catholic too. Okay, ding, 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 ding. Matt Smith, if you don't know, is an atheist. And I have known that since I've been a fan of his, so I know you don't know anything about Matt Smith. And yeah, it was just like funny. And then it was like, gee, I love, just trying to, and we had like this conversation, like, what do you like in a man and all this crap. And he was laying it on thick, and he was like, I love you. And I was like, yeah, let's play along with this and just have some fun. I was like, I love you too. And he was like as the days went by, he's like, can I call you honey? And I was like, okay. So I was like, yeah, you can call me honey. And he's like, you are my soulmate. And he sent me all these pictures. I don't know where he got these pictures, but I could not find them online. So I guess he might be like a paparazzi. Because, yeah, these were pictures of Matt. And I looked and I could not find them. But he was like, and I was like, can I call you babe? Just to put it, yeah, just to play with him like a cat with a mouse. I was like, yeah, since the whole TikTok guy thing, yeah, I knew I was going to have the upper hand in this, and I just wanted to see what in the crap he wanted. Because, yeah, I was waiting for the you-know-what pick, but that didn't come. Okay. So, this week, I found out, and I knew the whole time that he was a bullshitter, and, yeah, he like, oh, babe, can you send me a streaming card thing, because I cannot get it over here. And I was like, oh yeah, he is full of bullshit. And my aunt was also talking to him because he added her as a friend because of me. And I was like, yeah, I just played along with him, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna make him pissed off at me. And yeah, he just kept begging, oh, babe, please help me. Oh, if you love me, you will send me this. And I was like, no, 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 no. And I finally blocked him. I deleted him and blocked him on my Facebook. And yeah, I had the Google Chat Messenger in my phone too. And that's where he was messaging me from. Because he was like, yeah, I have Google Chat anyway, so I was like, he's like, do you want to chat on Google Chat? And I was like, okay, sure. So, yeah, I actually blocked him and reported him on Google Chat, but I knew he was full of bullshit, and I was just like, yeah, uh, yeah, I'm like one of the few women that probably would not fall for this shit, so, yeah. So I had a little fun with that, and yeah, so I just had to tell you guys that because it was hilarious, and yeah, I don't think I've laughed that hard in a long time. So yeah. So today I've been cleaning out under my sink, and I don't know if I've ever showed you guys this, but I'll show you. Oh, I just dropped one of them. Okay. These are my fangs. Okay, let me. Yes, I have vampire fangs. Okay, so these are my vampire fangs. And I need to get some more, order some more of this stuff to mold them to my gums. I have another pair. I have like 3 pair of vampire fangs. That's like, these come in a cute little box. And then I have these. These are like really big, so I don't really like these, but and I think these have the, let me, okay, these have tape on them because but anyway, they're in like a coffin box. And I I went through a stage where I loved my vampire fangs, and I have a set from Scarecrow. If you guys don't know about Scarecrow, I have a set from there, and I actually molded them to my teeth. So yeah, I might I gotta dig those up. They're under my sink someplace. But I found these 2 pairs of fangs that I had. I just thought I would show you guys these because yeah, it's something fun that I have. Yeah, so you know a little bit about me. And I just had to tell you guys that hilarious story about I called him my so-called Matt, and yeah. Yeah, and you can see I'm just like laughing, and it was just like hilarious that somebody would go to that much effort to pretend to be Matt Smith. And I knew a lot more about Matt Smith than this guy, so yeah. Not much more to tell you guys. We had a really bad storm the other night, and just thank the Lord. I said a prayer for all my family and friends that lived here in Kentucky, in all parts of Kentucky and Indiana. We had the worst storm that we've had in a long time. I know it flooded some areas of, I think it flooded Bowling Green and Louisville. But yeah, I actually wrote it out, and I just heard the wind and everything. The only damage I had was that if you've never seen the trash can, we have like in our state they like have, everybody has their own trash can that the city gives you, and that thing is heavy, and the wind picked it up and threw it into my yard, a ways in my yard. And I was like, that if that's the only damage, thank God. Because I do have trees behind me, and I was like, I was on a little edge of anxiety because I was like, what if one of those trees comes flying onto my house? But yeah, my trailer. So, but it didn't happen, thank God. But across the street, I don't really know this the guy that moved in across the street. He's an elderly man, and he has this big tree in his yard, and a branch, a huge ass branch. Okay, yeah. Yeah, sorry for the cussing, but yeah, this branch was huge, and it snapped off and landed in the road. And yeah, I heard like something. It was like during the storm. I was like, "What was that?" And I was washing dishes in the sink, and I looked out and I seen a line of cars backed up, and I was like, what is going on? I know it's not a school bus because they had canceled school that day, because I have some cousins that have kids, so when there's no school, I usually see the update in my feed on Facebook, and I was like, what the crap has just happened? And I looked out, I opened the door, look out, and I see that huge branch. Sorry. I see that huge branch laying in the road, and then we had the worst winds, the worst rain, everything that night, and I didn't sleep well Thursday night. But when I got up the next morning, I was looking out. I took Max for a walk. I have a neighbor up here, and him and his wife are really the sweetest people in the world you could ever meet. And I said a prayer for them that they would make it through this awful storm. So I was taking Max out for a walk, and my neighbor has two big, giant pine trees in his yard, and I usually walk Max up that way, because there's like our properties kind of connect, and then there's the property, this other little piece of land that's owned by the city, but they don't like really care if you walk your dog there or not. So I was walking Max, looked out, and this pine tree, it's been there, oh man, it's got to been there since I was like 4, and the wind and the storm just pulled that thing up, and you could see the roots, and it was landed into thankfully not their house, but my neighbor has these he has little grapevines, and it kind of looks like those old clotheslines, that people had with the, like, up here's like the board, and this down here. He has those for his grapevines, so it fell into his grapevines, and I was just like, thank God that it didn't do any severe damage to their house or to their lives, and yeah, but it did damage my cousin's car, and I was like, yeah, but thank God, the car, I'm pretty sure she's got insurance on it, and I was like, just thank God that it didn't hurt her or her children, because she's got 6 kids. And I was like, yeah, just thank the Lord that they didn't get hurt. But yeah, we had a pretty wild last Thursday, and yeah, I know that we have a lot of storms during the spring season, so let's just pray to God that we do not have any more tornadoes, because yeah. But guys, don't worry about me. Yes, I do not have a basement or anything, but my neighbors have a basement, and my neighbor told me that anytime I get scared, if it does come a tornado, to just call his wife, and just bring Max up, and we can go into their basement. They would let us go down there. So yeah, they are such good neighbors. So yeah, so not much more to tell you guys. I'm going to let you guys go because I'm going to watch Dexter and just chill out. And I'll see you guys in my next video. Love you.